Well, winding up my last week here with PowerSouth in Andalusia, Alabama. The third group going on, had the classroom yesterday, came out, did a demo, and these are all linemen in this particular session. We've got 10 of them. We're going to be felling trees today, making some piles, and taking a look at how to notch, how to hinge, how to take information. I think the guys are gonna have a good time today. We're going to set up some pressures and binds though with the felling. Get ready for tomorrow. Weather's going to be good until I guess Thursday afternoon, so we should be able to make it through with some great weather. So looking forward to getting with these guys and sharing some information.
The waste.
It was laying right down there.
Oh.
All right, she's gone.
Not bad, not bad. Matter of fact.
We're all set up for day 3 today. Piles all marked. We've got 4 groups set up, putting together plans on what they're going to do. After lunch, we'll probably drop in some trees on the power line and looking at some hangers. Weather's supposed to be coming in tomorrow. We'll try to maybe get 2 or 3 of the scenarios set up this afternoon, and we'll kind of be ahead of the storm. So now you've got all the weight down. Now you're going to take, and you want to try to keep this side holding that still, because what's going to happen? Look out there now. What did that end do? All right, so what's that piece going to do if you cut it off in the V? It's going to come flying up, isn't it? If you cut it off to the left side, it's going to come up, which isn't all bad. You just have to do what? You have to expect the movement. You just have to expect the movement. If you wanted that to hold it down, you go to the right side, and that would leave like a lap joint where this is holding that side down, isn't it? So you can go over, 3 or 4 inches if you wanted to, and just use the tip. Listen, just use the tip, go across the other side, and cut down through there. If it starts to pinch your bar, don't stop. Just keep going. Don't have to jerk it, but you can let it sit there 20 seconds. It'll open back up again. It will. And so you just offset the thickness of your hinge. Then you come back here and shake that, and the whole piece, you don't even have to be there. The hinge that you had, so that's only the depth you need to go. And that piece probably gonna roll down the hill. But the other thing, you got this piece down. You can sever it off there to the left side, and that piece is gonna pop up. You just got to know that it's coming up, right? When you finish that last little bit of fiber, it's going to come up. But I just do it like you were doing it there. You see, on an offset, all you have to do is bypass the fiber. That fiber's running all the way up and down that log. So when you do your bottom cut, as long as you stay the same angles and you cut down till that bypasses that bottom cut, it's severed. When the machine touches it, it pops apart. You don't have to worry about it moving. And now if we go up there and probably kick on the end of it up there, it'll probably pop apart. That's all you have to do. If you got equipment coming, that's all you have to do. But that... So offsets give you the ability to be able to sever big pieces like that and sometimes can stay out of the way. If you have one though that you have weight up that you need to lower, now you don't have to spin the chain to go in the hole. You already have a cut there, so go in there and then rev it. Probably can. You don't have to jerk your saw out. That tension side is opening up. So you cut in till you see a little bit of movement, and then you can probably be able to just push it. Don't jerk it. You don't want to jerk it. You want to push it. But you're too thick. That's still got 1.25 inches on this side. So take it down till you see it start to open a little bit, and then stop if you want to push it. If not, just take it a little bit and then back up. Hinges are stronger than y'all think they are. You just never used them before. All right, now what's the next thing you want to do there? You want to disconnect that. When you disconnect that, it can still lift if you've got more weight over there than down here. So you want to be cautious as you take that apart that you're in the right position and can move. You got about a 3/4 inch hinge across there, take the hinge off. And where are you going to go should it start to go the wrong direction?
That way.
No. If it comes this way, where do you want to go? See, yeah, if the tree starts falling, you go under the line, away from it. Yeah. But I mean, you're in good shape. All you got to do is walk it around to the right now. It'll come right down. You have any bypass on that corner over there? You never want any bypass on those. Why? Because you'll break your hinge. You start pushing it that way and it'll snap, and then you got a whole tree coming back on your foot. Yep. It's up against that limb now. There it goes. All right, back up. Push it down, push it up. Yeah. Well, if you'd angled it at that point, then you're able, you got the stick on the ground, you can push that way. But see, your stick's not on the ground now, so now you got to push it into the ground and that way on your hinge. And how much hinge do you have in there? It might be too stiff yet, if you can push it that way. Now watch that, it'll flip. Go to the ground with it. Take your limbs off. We may have to send it back over one time. Just cut those little limbs off right there, put a notch in the top, push it down. It's going now. It's got it. You got it.